Hello, my name is Mr. Leo. Thank you for joining us today. I'm a studio artist and an art teacher here in Mira Mesa, and we're gonna draw some strange creatures using simple shapes. A lot of young artists struggle with proportions right off, and this is a good way to build on our proportion skills using simple shapes, because everything in life is just simple shapes and complex shapes. Anyway, let's get our tools out. Let's get our pencils for sketching. Let's get our markers for drawing and an eraser to erase our sketch lines. Hey, good morning, Natalie. Good to have you guys. So let's get going. I'm gonna switch us to our paper. I know when we were drawing dinosaurs, we drew using the bean a lot. So let's go from the center. And let's move it slightly to the right. And from there, let's draw using our pencils. Let's draw lightly and let's make a bean. So we're just gonna sketch a bean shape where the round part is in the bottom and the curvy part is on the top, I guess. So that's just a bean, right? And from this bean, we'll make something more magical. I'm gonna trace a little more heavily. So just the bean, guys. Pretty simple shape. We've drawn many beans before. Okay. The next shape we're gonna do is an oval. So from this part of the bean, I want you guys to draw an oval. So let's sketch it out. Hey, good morning, Anna and Ezra. So, good to have you guys. So right now, all we did was make a bean shape and then an oval. And we didn't put it right at the center, we moved it slightly to the right. So we're not too far ahead. And we'll take it easy today. We're gonna use the bean for a lot of the drawings that we're having for today. So now the next thing, we're gonna make some legs. I want you guys to make a few ovals with me, and these are long ovals. So here's one oval. And if you wanna know how big the oval should be, let's say it's about the length of the body. So let's kind of make that oval equal to the length of the body. And the oval I made is at a slight angle, right? It's not straight up, it's at a slight angle. And I want you guys to make another oval, same size, and this is gonna be the leg that's further away from us. We'll put it right next to it. And this one's straight on. Okay. So I'm working on my pacing, trying to make it so we have enough time to draw our creature here. Okay, right here on the top, we're gonna make like a long egg shape, just like this, but we're gonna tilt it to its side. So let's make that long egg shape right here. So it's kind of wider on the right side and it gets thinner on the left side. See? Simple shapes. Very simple. Really easy. Gets our minds and our hands moving this morning with no pressure, right? Just relaxed drawing. All right, let's continue on our legs. Now we're gonna need some rectangles, guys, rectangles. And these are really thin rectangles. Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Tidalsa. So this is just our first drawing of 3. Okay, guys, now we're gonna need another rectangle right here. And this one's gonna be tilted to its side. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, guys, is I want you guys to make an oval, and this one's a little bigger on the back side here. And I would say it's slightly a little bigger than the ovals we made here. So I guess reference the size to the things that it's nearby, okay? So a lot of four-legged animals, their legs are backwards. Their hind legs are backwards. And what I mean by that is our back legs bend this way. Not back legs, our only legs, the legs that we're standing on, bend this way. Whereas four-legged animals, they bend this other way. So let's do that. So we gotta have this back leg bend this way. So let's make a rectangle right here. See? So that's its powerful hind leg. That's its flank. So their knees bend the opposite direction from ours, and theirs is not backwards. Theirs is designed perfectly for what they are. Four-legged animals run pretty fast. Okay, and we still have to do another leg on the back. So we're gonna have, check out this round shape I made here. We're gonna double down on it, and then we're gonna also make this rectangle as well. Alpaca, that's close. And what I like to do, guys, is I like to shade the leg that's furthest away from us. Well, I don't know if you'll find it close. I guess you tell me if it's close to what I'm envisioning. Let's shade these legs so we know these are the legs that are going away from us. Let's just shade it with our pencil real quick. Alpaca, huh? DJ or Brooklyn, you guys, I could see why you think that's a alpaca. It has the shape of one, right? I think what'll give it away, zebra, very close. It's not a zebra, but very close. Okay, this is what's gonna give it away. Let's do this. Let's make some ears, and the ears are just gonna be ovals, but then I guess they're leaf shape. Let's say they're leaf shape. So let's make some leaf shapes, and we'll do 2. Still kind of looks like an alpaca, right? Or zebra. Here, this is the giveaway. We're gonna make a point over here leading to its horn. What is that, guys? Do you guys know what it is now? Maybe? Okay. And then let's do its tail. So I know I like showing you guys, yes, it's a unicorn. Yep, this is what a lot of you guys were asking for, so here it is. For its tail, I know I like you guys drawing a line and then you guys kind of fill it in, right? We could do the same thing here. We could draw a line that goes out like that. Ignore these ones, okay? And then let's go ahead and fill it in. But this time, when we fill it in, these are a lot wider because this is like its fluffy tail. And then we can make a bunch of curved lines on the bottom so it feels fluffy. Okay. Cool, Brooklyn. Good guess. You got it. It is a unicorn. So just a bunch of curved strokes on the bottom. And let's do its mane so we can make it look more magnificent. So let's draw from the top. We'll give it kind of like a mohawk, I guess. But we can, instead of zigzags, these points kind of make it look aggressive. So you can kind of give it wavy lines so it feels more like hair, I guess. But you decide how you want the mane to look. There's no wrong way to do a unicorn, I think. If you see some old illustrations of unicorns in like old ancient texts, they even have unicorns in the Bible. If you believe that, all those illustrations are kind of strange looking. So there's, like what I'm saying, there's no right way to do it. The way to draw unicorns always change over time. Anyway, let's draw its eyes. I think for my unicorn's eyes, I think I'm just gonna do a curved line like this. So it makes my unicorn look like, I don't know, like it's content. Like, yeah, just walking in the forest, looking pretty. And let's give our unicorn a little nostril, which is just a dot, right? A dot on the tip of its nose. And we have everything here to make our unicorn, I think, at this point. Let's round up this nose. Let's bring it out here. And I think it needs a smile. I'm gonna give it a smile right here. There. And that is our sketch of a unicorn. I'm gonna put away my pencil now. We can get to the drawing part. And how's my pacing this time, guys? It's going okay, right? Okay. Last time I blotted like crazy with my ink pen. It's okay, I'll use it again. I'll make some happy mistakes. I'm gonna start with the horn. I'm gonna go ahead and draw from the tip of my horn. And I'm gonna go down. And I'll do the same on the other side. And I'm not gonna close it off yet. I'm just gonna make a little curve that goes like that. So it feels like it's connected. Oh, I'm glad. I'm happy to have you guys. I know our viewers are getting low because everyone's going back to online school, I guess, at this time. But that's okay. It's been nice to draw with you guys, and maybe I'll continue doing it weekly or something later on when all of you are back in school. Okay, let's do. We could do the features, the face, and everything. So let's get that eye in there. So these are just curves. So that's gonna be an eye, and this is gonna be a smile, and then that little dot is the nostril. There, I like its face. It's like Nice happy horse. So from the horn, let's do the contour of our unicorn's face. Uh-oh. And then we're gonna continue this line right here, and we'll end it right there. And let's continue our unicorn's neck. Oh, my ink pen keeps blotting like crazy. Okay. Let's go down the neck. And I'm gonna bring us back up for the ear. I just want to show you guys while we're up here. Let's go towards our ear. We'll draw our ear out, which is like that leaf shape, right? And over here, we're gonna also draw the mane sticking out. And we can draw the other part of the ear that's back there. It's just a sliver of the tip of the ear. Okay. And the next thing is, let's do the back of the neck. And let's continue the rest of this bean shape, or the spine, I guess. The back all the way to the flank. And while we're here, let's draw out the rest of our mane. And I'm just using wavy lines up to the end right there. Okay, let's go to the legs. Let's draw out our unicorn legs. So let's go towards the let's go follow the oval. And this is where it gets tricky, but it's not so bad. Right here where the oval and the rectangle meets, I want you guys to make kind of a round shape, as if there was a circle there, just so we know that there's a joint. And then we'll bring it down to our rectangle. And over here, you could draw the little hoof. Pretty easy, right? And then we'll go back up our body, just like that. And remember, when the thing is behind our shapes, we can go past it so it feels like it's back there. So instead of keeping this open, this line, we're actually going to close it off. And while we're here, let's go ahead and draw that back leg. We're going to do the same thing. We'll make it a little round where it joins. Let's get that hoof in. Let's bring it up. And that's that. Those are the front legs. Okay, now let's finish up our back leg. We're not going to draw this whole oval. We're just going to start right here. We're going to bring it down. And let's get that rectangle. And we're going to go ahead and make it a little thicker in the bottom, so it kind of looks like the hoof, and it gives us a bit of visual weight. And then let's go up our rectangle, and then we'll curve it slightly, just like that. And then we'll follow the rest of our oval up. But we're not gonna close it or connect it. We're just gonna go ahead and bring it towards our bean shape, which is our flank, see? And then we're gonna do the same for the leg, the back leg that's furthest away from us. So we're just gonna draw that little sliver right there, copy it, and then make it a little thicker in the bottom. Gives us visual weight and makes it look like it's a nice little hoof. And don't forget the tail. We're not drawing the line in the middle. We're just drawing the contour lines on the outside. So let's get the curves out and then those little curves on the bottom to make it look like a floofy tail. Nice and floofy. And that is our first drawing for today. The next one's gonna be pretty fun too. So stay tuned. That's just number 1. And that's how I draw unicorns, guys. Number 1. Was that fun, Mr. Unicorn? Nay. All right. Yeah, it was fun. I was just kidding. All right, so let's get our pencils, guys. We're gonna draw another strange creature. This one's also gonna be horned. So let's get our pencils out. And we're gonna utilize the bean once more. From the center, we'll move it to the right a little bit. And we're gonna draw a bean shape, you guys. Another bean shape. But for this bean, I think I want you guys to make it a little thicker. I want the bean to be, this one's gonna be a chubby bean. The horse is, yeah, maybe the unicorn's a little depressed. No, I'm having fun. I was just joking. Brooklyn or DJ, no worries. So this one will be fun. Also be horned. I want you guys to guess what it is. So, right here, after our bean shape, I want you guys to draw an oval. And it's gonna be, again, another egg shape, right? But tilted to its side. So I want you guys to draw this egg shape and make it kind of big. See how big my egg shape is? It's almost half the size of my bean, right? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you for your concern. I just have a weird sense of humor. It's okay. It's slightly self-loathing and cathartic, so it's not too bad. Okay, so let's draw an oval for our creature's front legs, and this one's not a made-up creature, guys. So we're gonna make ovals, and notice my ovals are like potato shaped, right? So these are potato-shaped ovals, meaning they're kind of short and round. They're not quite a circle, and they're not really long ovals either. So let's go ahead and get that short potato shape. And this one, I guess there's not much of an angle. See, it's going straight down, right? Okay, and then I want you guys to make a rectangle after that. This is gonna be a 4-legged creature. But notice, not a turtle. Good guess though. So now let's make that rectangle, guys. And this rectangle is slightly getting larger at its base. And then instead of a line that goes across, I think I want you guys to curve it so it gives us some form, right? I like doing that to make this feel like it's a cylinder. So it's pretty much a rectangle. It gets wider at the base slightly. Then we make this curve in the bottom to make it feel like it has form. And I think I want to repeat that on the other side here as well. So just have a sliver of this potato shape and a sliver of this rounded bottom rectangle. Rounded bottom rectangle, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it looks like there's only a few of us. But that's okay. Quality over quantity, no problem. Let's sketch this this leg that's furthest away from us, so we know that's a back, or that's a leg that's behind all of our shapes. And Xander, I think it's because a lot of our kids are going back to school online around this time, and that's okay. That's good. I think they still watch the video recording afterwards. So now we need our hind leg, and our hind leg is going to be a big oval. Big oval, guys. The next thing is another rectangle. These are thicker rectangles in the bottom. And we'll also do the rounded bottom. And we will also repeat the leg that's furthest away from us. So we're gonna have it rounded on the back side, and then a rectangle, a rounded rectangle shape in the back. And let's go ahead and shade that in so we know that's the back leg, so we don't get confused. Okay. Next thing, we're gonna do a leaf shape again up here for its ear, and it's just gonna be to kind of close to where the bean and the egg meet. So leaf shape and another leaf shape, right? Pretty simple. I could see why you guessed that it was a turtle because of the round back, and it's kind of close to the ground, right? A 2000 BC dino? Close. They feel like dinosaurs, but they're not quite dinosaurs. Okay, here. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna make a box over here just to make its snoot a little bigger. A box. Hippo? Oh, that's very close. It does also charge, but remember I said it was gonna have a horn. This is the giveaway. It's always the horn. Let's make a point here above the box, and we're gonna make a curvy triangle. So I want this curve to go right there, right in the center of the box. And then the other one is just gonna curve right to the egg. Do you see what it is now? Rhino, yes. Good job, Ezra. Okay, and I think we could put another horn too. I think that'll look good. So rhinos might have been what those early explorers might have confused unicorns for. Because if you see some of the illustrations that are on like manuscripts or even those old ancient books, they kind of look like rhinos. What they deemed unicorns anyway. Okay. Let's draw its eyes. What do you think rhino's eyes would look like? We could always make it look mean, like grumpy. You could do it this way, where it's kind of cute, like my go-to, my default eyes. Oh, Ezra is Anna's account. Or you can make just a dot. I think I'll just make a dot for this one. Beady eyes are kind of cute sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and make a dot. But we're also going to need a dot over here for its nostril. And this dot is kind of, I guess, a diagonal oval dot, if that makes sense. And let's give our rhino a tail. So from its flank here, I'm just going to draw a line going down, right? And then from that line, I'm going to fill it up from the left and right side. So it's a little thicker, and then we'll also make a leaf shape here. There, but that's going to be hair. There, that's a little rhino tail. Now we have everything here to make our rhino. We could put away our pencils because we're not sketching anymore. And then we can get out our markers. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and use my Sharpie marker. Why not? My ink pen's been kind of blobby on me, so let's go ahead and do some drawing with our Sharpie. I like to start with the horn. Let's start with the horn together, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start from this point. I'm going to go down to the rhino's eggy head. And then from the other, we'll do the other side of the horn to the box. And let's continue its nose. We're going to do the outline on the outside. And you see where this box goes into the egg? We're going to take that as an opportunity to give our rhino a mouth or a smile. So I'm going to follow the box and I'm going to kind of curve it up so it's slightly smiling. See? And while we're here, I'm going to draw my little diagonal nostril so our rhino could breathe. And I'm going to continue the bottom of the rhino's mouth. And you can make a little curve here so it looks like the rhino has a bottom, what is it, like a bottom lip, bottom mouth. And let's continue along the egg shape. And we'll go past the bean shape, but not all the way around, just right here to the bottom. So it feels like that's the rhino's jaw. Okay. I think I want to keep chipping away at the head part, and we'll make our way going towards the rhino's flank. So let's continue the egg shape, and then let's go over this horn. And then we are going to go continue towards the ear. We're going to pass one ear to make it look like it's behind. We'll draw that leaf-shaped ear. And then we're going to draw the other leaf-shaped ear that's supposed to be behind all of our shapes there. And then we're going to continue on the bean. So after our leaf-shaped ear, we'll make a little line, and then we're going to go towards the bean shape now. So Let's make that curve on the rhino's back. And while we're here, let's get that rhino's tail. So I'm gonna go draw in the rhino's tail. Keeping everything open here, I'm drawing the leaf-shaped tail. Oh, I'm glad you love it, Brooklyn or DJ. Yeah, this one was a fun one for me too. And let's do the rhino's butt or flank or whatever they call it. Let's continue that bean shape. We're gonna go past this here because that's the back leg, right? But we could do this leg that's closest to us. We're gonna continue. We're gonna continue this oval. But right here where the rectangle meets the oval, I want you to make a slight curve and bring it down towards the rectangle. And don't forget to make a rounded bottom. This gives it shape, or no, this gives it form, or the illusion of form. And while we're here, let's go ahead and draw the leg that's furthest away from us. So let's get that sliver, and then right here we're gonna make that little curve again, and then that curve down here as well. Okay, hope you guys are following along fine. Now we're gonna go up the rectangle. Pretty simple, right? And we don't go over this whole oval. We're just gonna end it right here. So let's bring it right there. And that's it. That's all we want. We're almost done. And I think we're going a little past time, so this will be our last drawing for today, okay guys? But I think this is pretty good. Let's continue our rhino's belly. So let's do the bottom of the rhino's belly. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you guys were here to draw with me. I've been working on my pacing too, so you guys don't get lost. Yeah, this will be the last one for today, guys, because I was slowing things down, and I think 2 drawings is maybe more comfortable for us instead of rushing through 3 drawings, because I know a lot of you guys were like, oh no, too fast, ah! So we're just taking our time now, and we'll just do 2 drawings maybe. Unless they're really simple, we'll do 3 drawings. But these are of medium difficulty, I think. So let's do this potato leg. Let's go from the center of the potato, we'll go down, and we'll go towards the rectangle. Let's make this rounded shape in the bottom. Yeah, I think it's more comfortable this way, so we're not rushing through. Let's get this other leg here, the one that's furthest away from us. Same thing we just did. Pretty simple, right? No pressure. Okay, now let's go up. And let's follow that potato shape. And we aren't gonna go all the way above, just enough so it looks like it's connected to our greater bean shape. And then go ahead and finish up that bean shape. I'm gonna make mine a little diagonal instead of rounded, so it feels like it's kind of the neck of the rhino. And don't forget our rhino's eye, and we're done. Well, we could put our rhino's little nails too. I think they have those curvy nail things, kind of like how elephants have them. And that is our rhino for today. And yeah, this one was a pretty easy one, right? DJ says to slow down. Yeah, no problem. I mean, 2 drawings is not too far off from 3, but 2 careful, nice drawings is better than 3 really quick, rushed drawings that we might not be too happy with. So that's 2 drawings for today. We had our unicorn, clop, 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 and then we have our rhino, who is also a beautiful horned creature. So thank you guys for drawing with me today. And I'll be back on tomorrow at 9 a.m. Also, I'm teaching private classes now online. And if you'd like to support, my Venmo is on the page. And you could also buy some of my art. So thank you guys for coming. This was really fun. And I appreciate you guys being here. Yep, and we're done.